same, but it's still home. Atletico Madrid are back at the field first. Only Michel and Sergi Guardiola return to the 11. The referee is Pablo Gonzalez Fuertes, present goalkeeper in between the sticks. Only Jose Jimenez keeps his place in the... And the ball is in play at the Metro. Lamar sending the ball into Alvaro Morata, but the flag is raised offside on the forward. Pamplona. Here is Sergio Gonzalez, third season in charge. Plenty of pressure on this man midway through the season. The lead was Mateus Fernandez, and a shot from distance and a big save early on from Jan Oblak. Waldo laces through the heart of the ball. Ball chased.
The match, the intensity.
Cross towards the... Good play, approach play, and there was Llorente. João Felix! Well, the ball just fell to him. Overhits it. Héctor Herrera! And Alvaro Morata did not miss by much.
And that's just typical, you know, the key to this formation, your 4-4-2, is to balance. Probably set against this 11. You got nothing to lose. Enjoy this.
Héctor Herrera looked to be fouled, but Llorente ends up with the ball at his feet. Metropolitano, good ball into space to Trippier. First time cross. Here's Valladolid in the attack, and it was Waldo that gets past really well. Raul Garcia, chaos in the box, the ball rebounds, and that's the first corner for Mateus Fernandez. Continues his run into the box. Oblak is there, can't get the ball, and seems to trip Mateus Fernandez, not intentionally.
There certainly is some contact.
Plenty of help. That's across from Atletico Madrid. The ball still in the box.
Outside fullback, and Fernandez, the left midfielder.
Fernandez on his way to Barcelona. This is just its intended target. And then this is a mistake here by Caro.
I wasn't sure what Caro was thinking there. He always tried to bring it down to the field play.
Window to shoot. Decides not to. Ball him, but no options. Being chased here by Mano Sanchez. Gets the Héctor Herrera making the run into the half space. Can't that game. In the second leg at Anfield, Thomas, an absolute pest. And a good piece of skill to get past Ruben Garcia Carnero.
Good defending, though. Very good defending. There are 2 games coming back.
João Felix driving forwards with the daisy cutter. Doesn't miss by much.
He's fun to watch again. Something has happened.
Into the channel. He gets the ball. He has Morata at the near post.
Please, I can do it.
Foul called. Sergi Guardiola taking in first. Hervias. Llorente once again in the same channel, surveying the box. Alvaro Morata gets his foot on the ball, deflected into a corner.
Valladolid, Atleti keeping things alive with a foul now up on the left side.
Herrera sends it into the box. The ball.
Position yourself to win that second ball.
Lamar driving forward. Lamar against the world. João Felix. Subtle control from the Portuguese. Wanted the ball, didn't get it. João Felix at the edge of the box. Mateus Fernandez, that's who gets the ball. He goes for the shot. Oh, he looked to have Oblak beaten. That ball bounces just wide. Valladolid flashing into the counter quickly. Good work from Waldo on the left. And that piercing run from Mateus Fernandez. His first 33 minutes. Herrera thought about the shot, didn't have an angle. Delivers to the near post. Guardiola gets it out. Herrera uncorks one. Off balance, it seemed. The bounce has space, has options. Here's Llorente, and no look pass. Llorente. Lamar into Llorente. Llorente looking for that square ball.
The ability of Llorente just to make those runs out of...
Closed down by Hector Herrera.
Runners.
An in-swinger now from Lamar. Right into the heart of the box forward, but here's Hervías. Hervías with the first-time cross, and it's a good one. Lamar towards Caro. Caro can't punch it out. A second mistake from Valladolid's left. One-on-one against Llorente, goes by him. Cross forward for Atletico Madrid. Morata trying to combine with Lamar. The
First and second balls.
Herrera continues his run, gets the ball. João Felix through ball to Llorente. Can't control it, and it's cut out in the end by Javi Sanchez.
Yeah, both Sanchez, Caro comes off his line as well.
To Trippier. Here's Herrera.
To shoulder.
Mateus Fernandes.
Gonzalez is hands right now.
João Felix.
Because
Antonito with the cross.
continue this incredible disciplined tactical performance.
Abilities. An outswinger into the box. Acrobat.
Up, compete like bastards, which they have. They are out competing actually Atleti. That's not easy to do. Well done, Sergio Gonzalez.
Trying to solidify that top four spot. Here's Diego Llorente. Michel with space to go forward. Goes for the shot from distance. More in hope than expectation from the captain. Sends it in. Cleared him. Looks for the through ball to Morata. Gets cut out. João Felix with a lovely touch to open up some space and a window to shoot. Connects well, but his accuracy slightly off. 1-on-3. Waldo and Trippier. Marcos Llorente. Trying for the square ball. Trying to flash it across the 6, but safe hands from... Watched by Javi Sanchez. Cross it to the box. There's Morata contorting his body to meet the service. Llorente with space ahead of him. As Trippier on the right goes for the daisy cutter shot. Had plenty of power behind it, but straight at Chel. Thought about the shot, doesn't take it. Hervías, well, is he brought down in the box? He thinks so. There's Lamar going in for the challenge. That might be reviewed. Manu Sanchez. Hermoso. Valladolid player.
And if you sacrifice somebody, I would say it's Herrera right now.
Oh, there should have been an advantage there. That is poor refereeing to play alive. Lamar goes for distance. And Trippier on his right flank. Ball raffled into the middle. Miguel de la Fuente being knocked down by Mario Hermoso, who sees yellow.
Important.
Michel sends it into the mixer. Kiko Olivas was Llorente in that channel, and Thomas testing the gloves of Jose Antonio Caro, who is an attacking tandem for João Felix and Alvaro Morata.
That's could have been a red card late. This contact, definitely a yellow.
Marauding forward. Cross from Carneiro. Correa continues his run, gets the ball back from Trippier. Square ball into the welcoming gloves of Caro. A little flash from Atletico Madrid, seemingly lulling Valladolid Costa, but I think that pass comes a little late. Manages to get past Caro, puts the ball in the back of the net, but that's a moot point. Thomas doing it himself, and that ball difficult to Jimenez. Michel fouling Koke, climbing all over his back.
A lot of respect between those two guys.
Lethal in the air, but they decide to go short, and a shot from nowhere.
Good for Valladolid, but it might also favor Atleti with players that for a corner.
Corner sent in. There's Caro, can't get the punch out, and Vitolo into an empty net, cut out.
Goal
On the line, but it does seem like it crosses the line. Vitolo coming off the bench, and Caro, after making an exceptional save to deny Thomas Partey, he puts up another blunder, and that allows Vitolo to get his noggin on the ball and put it beyond that line. For Atletico Madrid, all in all, the most Atletico Madrid of performances. They get the goal they needed, and then they defended valiantly. Valladolid did well. They won't be happy with the result. They certainly deserved more. It ends 1-0 for Atletico Madrid. Vitolo with the all-important goal.